Before the dawn of humanity, long before the earth took shape, the universe was at peace under the divine order of heaven. At the center of this celestial harmony was Lucifer, an angel of unparalleled beauty and wisdom. His name meant light-bearer, and he was revered as one of God's most trusted and radiant beings, standing at the pinnacle of heaven's hierarchy. But as time passed, Lucifer's brilliance became his downfall. Pride took root in his heart, a desire not just to reflect God's light, but to become the source of it. He began to question why only God should receive worship, and in his arrogance, he sought to elevate himself above all other beings, even the Creator. This desire sparked what would become the greatest rebellion in the history of creation. Lucifer's ambition led him to gather followers, angels who were drawn to his charm, his promises of power, and the vision of a new order where they could rule by his side. A third of the angelic host fell under his sway, seduced by his vision of a kingdom separate from God. Together they prepared to wage war on heaven, but Lucifer's plan was flawed. For in heaven there was one who stood steadfast, a warrior unmatched in loyalty and strength, Michael the Archangel. His very name, who is like God, served as a reminder of heaven's true order. Michael was the leader of God's army, a defender of righteousness and truth. And when Lucifer made his move, Michael rose to meet him, sword in hand, ready to defend the divine throne. The celestial battle that ensued was beyond anything the cosmos had ever seen. Heaven's vast expanse shook with the clash of swords and the roars of divine power. Lightning split the skies and the very foundations of heaven trembled. Lucifer, once a radiant beacon of light, had now become a force of chaos, wielding power with reckless abandon. On the battlefield, Michael was resolute, unyielding in his mission to protect heaven. His sword, forged from the very essence of divine fire, cut through the darkness that Lucifer and his followers had brought. In Michael there was no doubt, no pride, only unwavering faith in God's plan and the strength to carry it out. As the battle raged on, the forces of heaven began to gain the upper hand. Though outnumbered, Michael's troops fought with a strength that Lucifer had not anticipated. They fought not for themselves but for the glory of God and the preservation of the divine order. And in the midst of the chaos, Michael confronted Lucifer directly. The clash between Michael and Lucifer was a battle not just of strength, but of ideals. Lucifer, driven by pride and ambition, fought with the desperation of one who had everything to lose. Michael, on the other hand, fought with the clarity of purpose that comes from true humility and devotion. The battle was fierce, but in the end, it was Michael who struck the decisive blow. Lucifer was cast down from heaven, his once glorious wings now tattered and scorched. He fell from the heights of heaven into the abyss, where he would become known as Satan, the adversary, the embodiment of all that opposes the divine will. His followers too were cast out, forming the legions of demons that would plague the earth for generations to come. But Lucifer's fall was not the end of the story. Though he had been defeated in heaven, he turned his attention to earth, where humanity had been created in God's image. From his new dominion, Lucifer sought to corrupt and deceive, to turn humanity away from the light and into the darkness of sin. His mission became one of vengeance. If he could not rule in heaven, he would rule over the souls of men. Michael, however, did not abandon his role as protector. Throughout the ages, he has continued to stand guard over humanity, guiding and defending those who seek the light. His presence is felt in times of spiritual warfare, where the battle between good and evil rages, not just in the heavens, but within the hearts of mankind. In Christian tradition, Michael's role as protector culminates in the final battle of the apocalypse, as foretold in the book of Revelation. In the last days, Satan will once again rise, seeking to unleash his fury upon the world. But once more, Michael will lead the heavenly hosts into battle, confronting Satan for the final time. In this ultimate confrontation, Michael will cast Satan into the lake of fire, bringing about the final victory of good over evil. The story of Michael and Lucifer is more than just a tale of celestial warfare. It is a reflection of the eternal struggle between light and darkness, humility and pride, obedience and rebellion. It serves as a reminder of the power of faith, the dangers of ambition, and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. Even today, this story continues to inspire and resonate with those who face their own battles, both internal and external. The figure of Michael, the faithful warrior, stands as a symbol of hope and strength for all who strive to overcome the forces of darkness, while Lucifer's fall serves as a cautionary tale of the destructive power of pride. In the end, the battle between Michael and Lucifer is not just a story of the past, but a timeless allegory for the battles we all face in our journey toward the light.